boy Garrett Bradford. We're finally back on the YouTube grind. You already know, and as y'all can see, we got a familiar face on the channel. And before I really tell y'all the big news, I'm gonna let Jermaine kind of give y'all a couple words.
What's good? It's your boy Jermaine. If you're OG, you remember Views from the Kicks from like 2017.
That was OG days.
Yeah, but now we got one of one champion, Jermaine Unlaced. So basically, we're trying this new thing called Sneak Talk. So basically, what we do is talk about sneakers every day, even if we're not recording, and we're just gonna keep doing that and basically bring the audience in. We're gonna have more people join us sooner, and just basically do what we do every day, talk about sneakers, clothes, maybe even talk about football, just things that interest us. Maybe like a podcast type thing. We're just gonna go off like topics every week, what things that we like. Yeah, I'm real excited for it. So at the end of the video, I would stay tuned because we have something really cool that we're gonna do. We should do it every week, honestly.
Yeah, they definitely can mess with it.
I'm excited for it. I don't know how excited Garrett is, but it's gonna be dope. So
y'all gotta like
tuned
it for sure.
Yeah.
People gonna like it too. When we bring the guests on, we gotta have them do it too.
Well,
really see if they're sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Because you know, you and me, we know our thing,
Yeah.
but we really gotta see today.
Yeah.
But so each video, like Jermaine said, we're kind of gonna go off 5 main topics, and the first topic we're gonna be talking about today is our favorite Jordan 1 silhouette. And honestly, for me, I probably have to go with the Jordan 1s, the 4s, and my number 3 is kind of a tie, but I got the 11s and the 12s. And for me, I've always loved Jordan 1s just because it's one of those shoes that you could really wear with any and everything, and depending on the colorway, you could really like snap on the outfit. That's a really dope thing. And I feel like the 11s are one of those shoes that's always been iconic, you know. Like even back when we were younger, like middle school, high school days, like every Christmas, if you weren't getting those 11s, you were kind of going outside, if you know what I mean.
I don't know how they like aren't as popular like now.
Yeah.
And like I was saying to Gary before, like TikTok really like changed the way people view sneakers, and like even like other YouTubers and like the way people style and wear their clothes now. Like Jordan 11s might not just be like the thing right now, but they'll like, I know people that still buy Jordan 11s every year. I know I still try to get them every year because they're a fire shoe. But ones are just they're a lot more comfortable, for sure.
And like, I feel like it's easier to wear with anything, for real.
Yeah.
11s sometimes get too big, you know. If you wear too skinny jeans, I don't know, you might look kind of funny.
Yeah. I would say even in high school, like putting on my 11s, like to go to school, I would get a little annoyed. Yeah. Just because like I'd rather throw something on like quick. That's why like I feel like that's why like now like I'm more like towards Air Maxes because like I could just throw them on. Yeah. Like it's an easy shoe to put on.
And it's a comfortable shoe, everyday wear. You know, you can never go wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Another good shoe, I would say Jordan 3s.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I slept on the Jordan 3 for sure.
Like I was thinking about that, and like for me, my favorite are 1s, 4s, and 6s, but like 3s are like a close, probably like I would third place.
Yeah, like, between those and 6s, it's like up in the air. You can really go either way, and it's not really a bad decision, honestly.
Because 3s for sure are a lot more comfortable than like all those other shoes, and like like I was saying, they're one that you could just slip on. Because I'm pretty sure they were made based off like an Air Max silhouette.
I think they actually were for real.
Yeah, so like. They're a shoe that you could just slip on, easy to wear. They have good colorways. Basically, every 3's colorway, they have a 4's colorway that's like the same exact thing, just in like in a Jordan 3. And 4's for me I would say are my like number 1, just because the Bread 4's, Fire Red 4's, they're just an iconic shoe. And
they're snapping like the past like year and a half, like 2020, 2021, like they're going crazy with the. Even like the Off-White 4s, like that's an iconic shoe. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wish I could have it in my collection, but I ain't paying no $2,500 for no shoe. Like it's iconic for sure, but it's one of those shoes that you really can never go wrong with. Any Jordan silhouette, you know. I definitely shout out Michael Jordan and Nike. You know what I'm saying? He really changed the game for everyone when it came to really making your own sneaker. He kind of opened the door for like the Kobe's, the LeBrons, like pretty much everyone, even like Shaq. It's crazy how he really started from nothing with the Jordan 1. And I'm pretty sure the first Jordan 1 came out in 1985, which is crazy.
Yeah, and the retail price of them back then were probably like, they were under $100, maybe $100. Like now, like we were saying, like it goes up every single year. And now they don't even do packs anymore because the fact that the shoe is so expensive now. So if they did a pack, it'd be like maybe like $500 rather than like the $300 that were like they had in like the GMP pack in 2012.
Yeah.
So now they're shying away from that just because I just feel like it's not gonna be the same price anymore.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
And like you said, that GMP 6-pack, or it was 6s and the 7s.
Yeah.
Like that was an iconic release. I still remember that back when I was younger. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it because back then, like, it wasn't how the way it is nowadays where you got to put in the raffles and stuff. You really had to go out there and kind of get dirty, you know what I'm saying? Sleep in your cars, sleep outside, stand in line. Like, it was kind of crazy some of the things we did when we were kids.
Yeah.
And like compared to how it is nowadays, like everything's online. Like if you got a bot or if you're really lucky, that's about the only way you're really gonna hit.
Yeah.
And so as y'all can see, I pretty much showed y'all a picture of the Jordan silhouette 1 through 23, and I want y'all to drop down in the comment what your guys' favorite Jordan silhouette is. You really can't go wrong with either one, like me and Jermaine's been saying. But that's the first topic we talked about. But the second one, I know a lot of y'all probably gonna like this because celebrities are kind of the ones that really put us on to different styles or different things to wear. So in terms of, for you to Jermaine, what celebrities do you think has the most heat in terms of sneakers and kind of the way they dress and everything like that?
So, like I said at the end of the video, if you're an OG and watch Views from the Kicks, my answer is the same. It's always gonna be Fabulous just because he has so many, like his style is just so different. He
really wears everything.
Yeah, he wears everything, and he doesn't like shy away from things. He really put me onto like different shoes because he wears like a lot of old stuff that like people might have not heard about, like old Air Maxes and stuff like that, and it makes me like want to buy them. And also just like all the colors that he puts together is crazy. He definitely
he's an icon for sure, without a doubt.
100%, yeah.
Cause he's been doing it forever, like even since we were jits. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been able to throw that shit on and look fresh no matter what it is, which is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know like even when he was like younger, like he used to wear like a lot of polo, and like back in New York that was like a big thing at one point. And like basically him and his friends, like they all like only wore polo. So I actually heard that from my dad, and then I looked into it, and like it was 100% true.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Cause you know back then in New York, like style's always been a thing in New York. So I know like when they love something in New York, you know everyone's going hard for that. They probably wearing the polo and the Timbs like crazy. Yeah. Which is funny, no cap. But yeah, you can never go wrong with Fabulous, especially. For me, a lot of people are gonna be surprised when I say this, but in terms of celebrity, for me, I always looked to PJ Tucker because like with him, he's getting shoes that like you never even hear of, like player exclusive shoes that are $20,000, and he not only is he wearing them and like rocking a hard outfit and stuff, but he's actually wearing these shoes on the court to play ball in. So that's one of the main things that I really like with PJ Tucker. But one of my sleeper people in terms of celebrity, and I always kind of liked them. And low-key, all three of them have always had the sauce, especially for kicks and stuff.
Sorry, I know what you're going to say.
You already know. That boy Quavo is going crazy when it comes to the heat and stuff on the shoes. Like, you can really never go wrong with him. Like, I remember I just seen a recent post he put the new Yeezys, like the boots. And you know those boots are big as shit. Yeah. And a lot of people really can't throw it on, but I definitely give him his credit. He definitely kind of threw it on and added his own little touch to it, and it actually looked nice. And that's one of those shoes that I've seen that not a lot of people really know how to dress in, for sure.
Like Offset too, like he has a crazy collection. Like he always goes live and like shows like all the crazy things he has. Another one I would say, Lil Yachty has like crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, I low-key forgot about Lil Yachty.
I remember watching his sneaker closet video, and like he has like doubles of every pair, if not more. He has like OG stuff like from 1985. Like he has a crazy collection.
Obviously every brand too, like Reebok, New Balance, like his shit's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like mine right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like both of us got a really nice collection in terms of like Jordans, Nikes. You know what I'm saying? But the new thing that I'm really trying to get my hands on are a couple of like New Balance, a couple of those brands that a lot of people kind of shy away from. That I ain't gonna lie. If you know how to dress, you can really make them look fresh. So that's something that I kind of want to slowly add to my collection for sure. Just kind of make it good from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? Touch it in a different brands.
They what's it called? They've been doing their thing recently too, like what's it called? The Amy Leon Dior.
Oh, those go crazy.
Yeah, like every colorway that they did for that is nice. My personal favorite is the white and navy blue, just because it goes with everything. I wear a lot of Yankees hats, a lot of
And they're
navy
dumb
blue,
comfy
so.
too. I heard like New
Really?
Balances, you can never go wrong. I heard they're pretty good with like just walking and stuff like that. And you really can never go wrong with them for sure.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's funny. You're gonna laugh when I say this, but what the last person I feel like we forgot about is that boy DJ Khaled, cause and he's funny with it too. Like he even got his own Jordan, which is crazy. Like we the best threes, the red and the blue ones, like those are next level. Those are like only friends and family get them. But he's definitely one of those people that, in terms of celebrity, if you see him, he's probably had some heat on no matter what.
Speaking of getting your own threes, Eminem, I know you guys seen him on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like he had some. They look like fire threes. Yeah, basically. But like they had his own touch on it, and like those were fire.
I think it said like Slim Shady on the back or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, no,
sure.
they were dope. Eminem always has nice shoes. Eminem 4s are like a grail to like everyone that they feel like they're never gonna get. And
I think that's like a $10,000 shoe or something.
if not
crazy
more.
like
I think one of them is like 50,000.
Yeah.
I don't know which colorway it is because I know there's like two, but yeah, one of them are like in the 50,000 range.
Which is wild. I don't think I'm ever paying that much for a shoe. That
Yeah.
shoe better be able to walk,
Yeah.
clean, eat for me, do it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a couple of the celebrities. And in case we forgot anyone, like I said, drop down in the comment what celebrities to you guys are really kind of inspiration to y'all when it comes to what sneakers y'all wear.
Even athletes too.
Yeah, the athletes are going crazy right now. Like we could just keep going. Like that's the cool thing about sneakers right now. That I kind of shout out to everyone is everyone's kind of slowly getting their hands on these sneakers and kind of adding their own little sauce to it. You know, even like how we said. Like I remember back in the day, like Converse was one of the biggest things. Like with Wiz Khalifa,
Chuck
like
Taylor's, Taylor Gang, all that was crazy back then.
That was an iconic shoe. Like even Adidas, like there was a point where Adidas, like when Yeezys first happened, like they were literally better than Jordan, and like there was a couple sneakers that are just going crazy.
That was a different. Like it's crazy to watch all the styles change into like transition to something else. Yeah. Just because like it's either gonna go back to like history or it's gonna be something new. So like when Yeezys were out, like it was all like skinny jeans, Yeezys, Supreme T-shirt, like different stuff like that. Now it's like more baggier clothes. We're going back to like the 90s, early 2000s
the old school look.
Everybody wants vintage stuff now. So it's cool how like things come around in full circle. I would say like the style now, I really like it a lot because I love 90s hip hop to like early 2000s. So like watching them like in music videos when I was younger, I always wanted to dress like them, and like it's never too like obviously like it's the biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
So
you can't even go wrong with it for real. I haven't really got my like hands on any really vintage shirts just yet, but that is one of the things I'm slowly trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? The hard thing with that is a lot of the shirts they are vintage. You know, so over time, that shirt's been just collecting dust or different things. So sometimes I don't always like buying them just because sometimes they look a little old, but that is the thing that kind of makes the clothes. So I slowly, if I can find a couple of shirts, I definitely want to add my own little touch to that because I don't think you can go wrong with the vintage look. Yeah,
the vintage, like the more vintage looks, it like makes like even with shoes, clothes, like it has more character into it.
Yeah. It almost has its own story. For real.
I think the first vintage shirt I bought was like actually when you came to visit me in New York, that polo teddy bear one.
Yeah.
And like that
was
like
you said, the polo you can't go wrong. Like the vintage, that's the shit I'm really trying to get my hands on. Like the teddy bear polo shit, that you can never go wrong with that.
Yeah. I actually got it from Round 2. Round 2 is the pioneers to the whole vintage vibe. Like, they're the ones, I think, honestly, in my opinion, that just started it and made people want to get into vintage.
They took off with it too. Like Sean Witherspoon, he's an icon, like without a doubt. And they just kept going with it for sure. They got 3 stores, right?
They have, where do they have them? They have one in Chicago, one in New York, one in LA. Miami, so that's 4.
Maybe Virginia too.
The one in Virginia I heard closed down because
I think you're right.
When all that stuff happened. But
I still like 4 stores.
Yeah, and like some I know New York and California, I think they have 2 stores.
Yeah, like, 2 separate ones. You are right.
Like one is like primarily like vintage clothes, and the other one's like mostly sneakers and a mixture of everything else, streetwear. But yeah. All right, what's good? And we're back. I had to take my hoodie off, got a little hot, but
that boy was sweating bullets. He shooting no cap.
short intermission. We're back now. Back on our next topic, which is topic number 3. If you want to go ahead and introduce it.
So the top sneaker releases of March. I know a lot of y'all really tap in and like this and can kind of look forward to the shoes coming out. You know what I'm saying? You can be more prepared. You know what I'm saying? Put those raffles in, or even pay the extra bit on StockX. Go. You know what I'm saying? To really get that shoe if you want it.
Yeah.
And I'll let Jermaine start it off.
All right. So looking at the list here and pictures, because honestly, recently I haven't been keeping too much track on sneakers that are coming out, just because I haven't seen anything that really catches my eye. But some of these on this list, I'm not gonna lie, they're nice. They're nice. There's two in particular that I would say that I like a lot. But let's get into the first sneaker. So here we have the SACI X Nike VAPORWAFFLE in a sale colorway. These retail for $180. Like I said, sneakers are getting more expensive now. And this sale colorway is a nice colorway. I'm honestly a fan of the original SACIs that came out. These ones, they're shaped a little weird for me, but I can see why a lot of people like them. I remember they have like kind of like an Oregon colorway, but it's like green, brownish, and like maybe maroon.
Those are hard.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are the only like of that like silhouette and style. That's the only one I wear. I like the OG way the SACIs are.
They're really comfortable too, because I know you got a pair.
Yeah.
I know that you can't go wrong with those. The little waffle look, and it's one of those shoes that it's we never really seen it before in the sneaker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely an iconic shoe that does come out March 10th. And the dope thing that I really like about the shoe is it has a gum bottom. So like it's one of those shoes that you could go play basketball, you could run track, you could do whatever, and the shoe's really never gonna mess up. You know, that's the one dope thing about gum bottoms.
I don't play basketball on those, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna run a track or something crazy.
But no, they're dope for real. They're cool.
You play basketball on them and you look like you got boots on your feet.
Yeah.
They do got two colorways of those coming out on March 10th. They got the sale colorway, like Jermaine said, but as well they got the black and gum bottom. Which one you think look better, honestly? The white ones or the black ones? It's kind of hard. I feel like it can go either way, honestly.
Ever since people started making fun of like black Air Forces, anything all black, I kind of shy away from.
Yeah,
because like they make it seem like it's like
that you about to get a lick.
Like you're gonna rob everyone that you see. But nah, these ones are cool. Like speaking of all black shoes, I remember the all black like SACI Air Forces. Those are nice. Like
yeah, those go crazy.
Just because they're like a different material. But like all black, I don't know. It depends on the shoe. Like even like with the fours, like I was never like a crazy fan. Like those shot up in price, and like I never understood why. Yeah,
the black cat fours I think go for like $800-900 right now.
It's just like it makes no sense.
And those were sitting back in the day. Like
yeah.
It's crazy nowadays. Like you can go into any store and have a Jordan sitting, but probably like 2-3 years ago, that was probably the last time where you were honestly able to walk into a store, you know, and be able to cop sneakers. As well, on March 10th, we got the Freak 3 Unos, and this is a Giannis Antetokounmpo shoe. It's definitely a good basketball shoe, and not even that. Like I feel like the whole concept of the shoe with Uno, you know what I'm saying? Especially like me growing up as a kid, I always played Uno with my family and stuff like that. So it's one of those shoes that kind of has a cool little design to it. So it is one of those shoes I will be trying to cop. The retail on it is $120, which really is not bad at all, especially for a basketball shoe, you know. Yeah. And I feel like it's one of those shoes that like over time, especially like if Giannis keeps winning rings and just keeps balling out, that if you get your hands on these, like over time they might skyrocket. Yeah. You know, you never know, and that's kind of the dope thing.
I think out of all like basketball players that are making shoes right now, I think his like
he has the best look.
His has the best look between him and Paul George. Those are probably the only basketball shoes I play in.
Yeah.
Like all the older ones, like when like I know you guys remember when like basketball shoes were like bigger, like not bigger but just as big as like Jordans. So like when Big Dames like first came out, South Beach LeBron 9s, KDs,
the whole Galaxy pack.
Yeah, honestly, like the whole Galaxy pack was insane. Yeah, back then like basketball shoes were like a big wave, like where you'd buy them for like what, like they were pretty high back then too. Like the elite LeBrons were maybe like 200, but they would resell for like 400 or 500, and like it's not the same now. Like now you could just walk in and buy basketball shoes, but it's mainly just Jordans. But
yeah,
Yeah.
And then also the thing that I liked about back in the day with a lot of the basketball shoes, I feel like they were more like a stylish shoe, not only for on court, but it's some of those shoes that you can kind of throw pants on or add your own little sauce and kind of go out to a club or go do anything.
Yeah, that was back when people were in like bootcut jeans.
Yeah.
Now people don't do that. So like now,
it's straight.
I can see why
you look like you're running you got our basketball shorts or something with them.
Yeah.
But arguably, I'll let Jermaine kind of shout this shoe out.
Yeah. So, like I said at the beginning, this is one of the two shoes I actually like on the shoes that are coming out this month, and this is a shoe that, like, honestly, I would say when I was in high school, it was one of the shoes like I absolutely needed and I never was able to get. I had something similar to it, which I would just say the shoe. So it's the Playoff 12s. So the Playoff 12s, honestly, are a shoe that I think are honestly probably the best 12. Maybe those are the taxis, and the one that I did have were the taxi 12s that came out in 2013. And like I had those for a long time. I beat those to the ground.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm so glad that they're bringing them back because we haven't had like a crazy shoe like that in a while. Actually, no, I lied. I do have the low Playoff 12s.
Yeah.
I got those. Those came out in like 2015.
I was low-key hella sad when he got them.
Yeah.
And a funny story about these, I still remember when Jermaine got them. He rocked them and like they were really fresh. And the next thing I know, I'm like, let's go play basketball. Next thing I know, Jermaine got him on feet.
Yeah.
And once you wear those Jordans playing basketball, you already know you're gonna mess them up a little bit. But at least he definitely was able to wear them. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those shoes that in your collection that you could really wear with anything. It's a black and white shoe. And on top of that, it's an OG. It's a very iconic shoe.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan actually wore those while he played. So that's one of the dope things. They did raise the price on the shoe to $210, which is, I believe that's 10 or 15 more dollars, I think, than last year.
They're I didn't know they were $210.
Yeah, they just keep
that's
raising.
Like $20 more. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say this: if you don't like the Playoff 12s, you don't like sneakers for real. But that's just my opinion. But like, if everyone has their own opinion, but like. Playoff 12s, Taxi 12s, like any colorway, like OG colorways like that, like there's like a staple colorway that you need in your collection, like Bread 4s, Bread 11s, Concord 11s, like these are one of the staple like colorways that you need in your collection, I think, in my opinion.
No, literally. Because it's one of those shoes that not only does it look dope, but it has its own story behind it. So that's one of the dope things that I like about all those OG shoes that Michael Jordan wore. And a lot of other NBA players have worn this shoe in game. So it has a lot of backstory around it. And arguably, it's crazy. Like Jermaine said, I think this is fighting for the number 1 or number 2 spot in this month. But coming out on March 18th, you got the REBELLIONAIRE Jordan 1s. And those retail for $170. And that's kind of the price for Jordan 1s. And it's a little bit less than the 12s or any other Jordan. Jordan 1s are the cheapest shoe. But what do you kind of feel about that shoe?
Honestly, I think they're dope, especially if you don't have like Shadow 1s, because they came out, Shadow 1s came out in 2018.
Yeah.
And like you were lucky enough to get them. I know. And I eventually was able to get them. But like if you don't have those, and I don't know how hard these are gonna be able to get, but based off looks and like what they are, I think they're gonna be a very hard shoe to get.
For sure.
If you're lucky enough to get them, God bless you. Congrats, because I don't know how I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna try my best. Like we all are, but
a bunch of raffles in them. I have my mama, my grandma, my brother, my girl. Someone's gonna win these shoes for me, no cap.
I hope they're like more public rather than like only specific stores.
Yeah, definitely. I hope they kind of mass produce it. I'm kind of on the wave where I just want to be able to get the shoe. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go through a whole journey just to get a pair of shoes. But one of the dope things, I was actually reading on Kicks on Fire about this shoe. So back in the day, Michael Jordan wore the Band 1s.
Yeah. And
he pretty much, the reason why they're called Band 1s is because they banned Michael Jordan from wearing them and he still wore them.
Yep.
So the whole reason behind the REBELLIONAIRE name of the shoe is kind of based on that concept. And if you look on the back of the shoe, it has a big red X, pretty much saying the band. So I feel like it's one of those shoes that kind of goes hand in hand with one of those OG shoes. So you really can't go wrong with it.
Looking at them right here now, like honestly, I need them.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
If I don't get these in my collection, I might have to spend a little bit extra or trade something.
I definitely will, for sure. And I think they'll only go up too. Like if you really want the shoe, the thing I always recommend is if you're not lucky enough to buy them or get them for the raffle, pay that little bit more, because with time and the way the sneaker game is, the price is only going to go up. And I'm pretty sure these are 3M, so that's another dope thing about the shoe.
Cool. That's kind of like, if they're 3M, that's kind of like the Jeter ones that you have too. The black
those ones are iconic. For real. A lot of people slept on those.
I remember we found them in Finish Line at Wire Small.
They were just sitting, like you said, back in the day. Yeah,
shoes sitting now, it's a very rare sight.
You might find some mids, that's about it. But.
Speaking of limited stores that they might go to, this is a topic that I just thought about. I heard that Nike is not giving out shoes to like Foot Lockers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that
just trying to do their own thing.
And I'm not gonna lie, if that does happen, I ain't gonna lie, Foot Locker and all those stores, you will not see me no more.
Yeah.
No cap.
I barely go to them now, and if they're not getting shoes like that, I don't know how true it is, but from what I've seen on the news and like sneaker news and stuff like that, it's very real, and like Nike just wants to do their own thing now and stray away from like having like deals with like Foot Locker, Finish Line and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a lot hard to get sneakers. I'd say that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's crazy though. That actually is actually true. That just shows like how big Nike is as a company, where they're just gonna be able to sell just from pretty much their basics. Yeah. So the next shoe is one of those shoes that you're either gonna love or hate. But coming out on March 18th as well are the Yeezy 700 Safflower. And they retail for $200. I know you're not a big Adidas fan, you know.
No, not at all.
Nike till I die. But I feel like it's one of those shoes that if you're able to get your hands on it, it's one of those dope shoes that you could really wear with kind of like a yellow shirt, and they're gonna pop. The one thing I will say about the shoe that I don't like that Kanye's been doing with a lot of his shoes are he kind of has a lace lock on the shoe, so there's not actually shoelaces. So like unless you really wear that shoe a lot, it's gonna feel uncomfortable the first couple times you wear it until the shoe actually kind of gets fitted in. But it's one of those shoes that's like, it's not too bad.
They're not bad. It's definitely something different. Like Garrett was saying, I'm not a big Adidas guy. My favorite Adidas that ever like came out ever were Human Races when they first came out, because like they had a lot of good colorways. But no, these are pretty dope, especially if you're into Adidas and into that type of style. And it's a cool colorway. Anything that's like tan and like,
you really can never go wrong with it.
Yeah, any tan or cream type colorway is pretty cool. And it's like everyday shoe, like Garrett was saying.
So this is one of those shoes that I feel like people are either as well, once they see it in person, it's gonna kind of change everyone's mind in terms of if they want to cop the shoe or not. But on March 19th, you got the Jordan 4 Zen Masters, and they retail for $210. And like me and Jermaine been saying, like the Jordan 4 is one of those silhouettes that you can never go wrong with, but it's a colorway that like we've never actually seen. Like I think it's like a tie-dye color. I don't really even know what exactly the color is, but it's really dope. And if you can see like up close, all the tags and stuff are kind of see-through. So it has a cool little style to it. I think it would be dope in the collection. I feel like it is one of those shoes that if I'm able to get my hands on, I probably won't wear it a whole lot, but it's something just kind of, it's a statement shoe. I feel like if you wear them, people are gonna say something about them.
Yeah, they're cool. I'm not completely sold on them. I'll be honest with you. I think they're hideous.
For real?
I don't really like them at all.
I would say yeah.
And I love Jordan 4s, but like these, I couldn't get with. I know if they're a collab, that's gonna change people's mind. And like, but for me, I wouldn't even wear them if they're a collab. I don't like them. I say that now, but we'll see later on because I changed my mind a lot. Like even with the Union 4s when they were coming out, I even have a post on Instagram saying like these are hideous, and I ended up buying them. But like,
it'd be funny how shoes are like that.
Yeah.
Like pictures are deceiving, you know, and it goes both ways. Like there's certain Jordans, Nikes, Adidas, or any shoe where like you might look at that picture and they look like the ugliest shoe ever, but you see them in person and it's one of the best shoes you ever seen, or vice versa. You see the shoe in person and it's the ugliest shoe, but in picture it looks like the most dopest shoe ever.
Yeah.
But the last two shoes we got. On March 19th, you got the Jordan Women's Sail Canvas, and those retail for $200. And make sure if you guys want these shoes, it is a women's shoe, so you got to get according to your size in terms of women's. And I don't know if you really knew this, but the whole shoe is pretty much like a canvas for that shoe. So
that's pretty cool.
That's one thing I will say is kind of dope. You know, I wouldn't mind kind of grabbing them and maybe being like a Picasso. You know what I'm saying? Painting them, have my own little style to it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And the last shoe, I'm gonna let Jermaine kind of shout this last shoe out. You know,
I actually haven't seen these. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with too many shoes that are coming out recently. But these are Nike Air Max. Let's say WABI SABI. So it's a cool colorway. It's definitely different. I've been big on Air Maxes like since forever. My favorites that came out recently are the padded Air Maxes. All those colorways are pretty dope. But these are cool. One thing I would say is with Air Max 1s for me at least, like anytime they put a Nike swoosh like on that like left like on the sides of the shoe like in the front, I'm not a big fan of that. It's cool, but it's not anything like I really like. The colorways combining these, was that like a maroon?
It's kind of like 3 or 4 different colors. The material, the one thing I will say, the material looks kind of dope on the shoe. I believe it is a collab, but the collab has something to do with kind of the anniversary of Air Maxes, because Air Max has been around forever, almost like 75 years, I think, or something crazy like that. I might be gassing it a little bit, but they've been around for a little minute. No cap.
Nah, they're dope. I would definitely say these won't sell out.
Yeah.
Just because like I was saying, like what's going on right now with Dunks, Jordan 1s and stuff like that. Air Maxes aren't really on anyone's radar. They'll be available probably to get at your local Foot Locker. Nike outlets, they'll probably hit eventually, maybe on a lower price, but they're a cool shoe for sure. If you could get them for retail, or even if you get them under retail later on, like they'd be a nice pickup to add to your collection.
No, definitely. So that is kind of the rundown of the top sneaker releases of March. And I want you guys to drop down in the comment what shoe you guys are messing with the most out of all these shoes, or kind of the shoe that you're kind of anticipating or really want to get that shoe. And make sure y'all put in y'all raffles, because I promise y'all, if y'all don't, then Bot's going to take it on the release day. So be prepared for that.
Yeah, I would say also, like Nike's been surprising people so much recently. Like you won't even think a shoe's coming out, then 1 week they'll be like, oh, by the way, these are coming out Friday.
Yeah,
so, like,
literally.
It really, you have to be like paying attention like that. That's really what it comes down to, because there's a few shoes I heard they're coming out and I hope they do. So we'll find out maybe March, if not April. So yeah.
They got a lot of shoes coming out. And so that was our third topic for today. And our fourth topic is, if you could have your own shoe, what shoe would it be?
Like if I were to design my own like Jordan 1 or 2 or stuff like that?
Any shoe. Like if Nike came out to you, or any brand in general came out to you like, hey, Jermaine, I want you to have a deal. What shoe you gonna make? And what shoe you gonna give the public?
I'm trying to think like what shoe I could make look the best.
Yeah.
But like also like I don't want to do a shoe that's like been done multiple times. Like anytime there's a collab, it's usually a Jordan 1 or a Dunk.
No, literally. Especially nowadays, that's kind of the new wave.
Jordan 4, they're like, you can make some cool colors like that. Honestly, I think if I made a shoe, I'd probably do a Jordan 6.
Sixes, you could have some crazy stuff. Especially like my eyes really opened up with the Jordan 6 with everything Travis Scott did. Like he made the 6s next level, just adding the pockets and different things like that. I definitely would say that shoe would come out really dope. I don't really know what color you would go with, but I feel like with 6s, any colorway is gonna look dope. You know what I'm saying?
I would want to like. Honestly, I would do something with like a navy blue in it, just because that's one of my favorite colors. And also like, they haven't came out with Olympic 6 since 2012.
Yeah.
So like, I would do something along those lines, because that's another one of my favorite sneakers ever.
That's an OG shoe too.
Yeah, and I remember having those back in high school, and I wore them like almost every single day. Yeah, probably Jordan 6 for sure, just because like, it's not a sneaker that you see too often, but like when people see it, they'll recognize it and know like, oh, this is a pretty dope sneaker.
No, definitely.
Yeah, Jordan 6 for sure. It would take me a while to figure out what exactly I want to do, but I would.
Would you have it more like a subtle color, or something more like that pops and kind of more eye-catching type of look?
I'd probably do like a navy blue, but like I feel like the vintage look is so like big right now, so like I'd probably make the midsole probably like a cream.
See, that'd be dope.
And I feel like that'd be cool. Like, and add like maybe like something like a random like color that like complements navy blue, but not anything too loud.
That takes it over type of thing. Hey Nike, I ain't gonna lie, y'all better hit that boy Jermaine up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have the best sneaker of 2022, no cap. And for me, I ain't gonna lie, like Jermaine said, a lot of people would probably say the Jordan 1 or even the Dunks. But one of those crazy shoes, you know what I'm saying? It's always been one of those iconic shoes in terms of my whole life. But I'll probably do a custom Jordan 11 for me, because it's one of those shoes that over the years, like there's so many different things you can add to it.
Yeah.
I will say I would have to go with the high Jordan 11s. I probably wouldn't touch the low Jordan 11s. But the thing with the 11s are there's so many different things, you know what I'm saying, you can add and kind of add to it. Those are 12s. I'm kind of up in the air. The thing I like about the 12s that you can add is all at the bottom it has Michael Jordan's, all his stats. But it would be dope to kind of add like different things to do with us or our brand or different things like that. So I mean, you really never know. That's one of our goals. You never know. Y'all might be on the lookout for our own little sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what the future holds.
Yeah, I would say that Jordan 11. Honestly, I would say that's a good pick. Also because it's never really been done. Like nobody will be like, oh, I want to customize a Jordan 11, or if I want to do a collab with a Jordan 11. They don't think about that anymore.
It's a lot of the OG colorways, like right now. Like I remember back in the day, like the Patone 11s. I still to this day, that's probably top 3 shoes I wish I got my hands on, just because with that North Carolina blue, the all blue, you really can never go wrong with that. But definitely got to be on the lookout for sure for either of those, you know. But so the thing that y'all been waiting for all video, I promise y'all, a lot of y'all probably gonna laugh a lot, say what are y'all doing, just different things like that. But I definitely think y'all gonna mess with it. So let's just get right into it real quick. So look, we're finally at the main event of the episode. The number 5 main topic on today's video. We got a box.
That's fine.
As y'all can see.
That's fine.
I'm gonna kind of get Jermaine, let him kind of give y'all a rundown of what exactly we're gonna be doing today.
All right. So I'm pretty excited about this. I've never done this. I've seen it on like YouTube and I thought it was pretty cool. It was actually Garrett's idea to even do this, and I was like, oh, absolutely, let's do it. So basically what we're gonna be doing is guess a sneaker. If you watch sneaker videos, you've probably seen it before. We're gonna stick our hand in here and you guys can see what we're trying to figure out, what the shoe is. You get 1 point for guessing basically what type of silhouette it is, 2 points for what color it is, and then 3 points if you guess entire shoe, like what the name is and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm very excited for this. Garrett's gonna leave the room and I'll go first and I'll put a sneaker in there and he's gonna stick his hand in without looking and try to guess what the shoe is. And I brought some really hard shoes today, so I'm really excited to test Garrett's knowledge to see if he can figure it out. And like he might feel a shoe that he hasn't seen or even forgot that I had, and vice versa, because we both don't really know too much of our collection. We know some stuff that we have, but like there's stuff hidden that we might have just forgot about. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Like I'll go first.
That. Let me walk away real quick so I ain't cheat, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I got a bag of goodies. Let's see. I don't know what shoe I should show him first. I want to start with something like that's pretty easy, if not like mid, I would say. So we're gonna go with the Air Max first. Oh, I'm bugging out. All right, so we're gonna go with this first right here. All right, so I'm gonna put the shoe in here, and basically, like I said, he's gonna put his hand in. I'll let him know to come back, and he's gonna try to guess what the shoe is. So, Gary, you can come back now.
Let's get it. This boy better make this hard, you know what I'm saying? We use it. Oh, we gotta take the whole thing out.
Make sure you don't look.
Yeah, make sure I'm looking up, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no real cheaters out here. This really is a test of how much of a sneakerhead we are. Hey, how much time do I got to do this too?
30 seconds. So I'm gonna clock him 30 seconds. Give me 1 second, let me just set it up.
I might finish this in 10 seconds, who knows? Let's see.
Let's see. All right, I'll tell you when to go. Where's my clock app at? All right.
It's about to be funny, no cap.
30 seconds. I want to 30 minutes.
Hey, I don't think I need that long. I hope not.
All right.
Let's see.
All right, ready? Go.
All right. So from the feel of it, I definitely would say it's a Nike.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Air Max.
Yeah.
It's because I felt the
That's 1 point. Go ahead.
How much time I got?
You got 9 seconds, actually.
Are these the patterns?
Yeah, what colorway?
The orange.
Nah.
The blue.
Yeah.
Hey. Look at that.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Look at that. Look at that. So we 1-0 right now.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 3 rounds each. So I'm gonna be right back and let Jermaine do his little thing.
That 30 seconds was fast. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna go by that fast.
I was zooming. I had to think.
You got the first one right. That's good. He guessed orange, but we'll let it slide. But all right, let's move on to the next shoe. I'm not gonna be as loud when I say what it is. All right. Which one I'm gonna do next? We'll go with this one. This is like a mid-level one because I feel like the last one I put in, he's not gonna guess at all because it's kind of an older shoe. This one's gonna be really hard. I feel like because I think it could be 1, maybe 2 to 3 different type of things. So let me just slip it in here real quick. Make sure he doesn't look. All right. And all right, we're all set. Gary, you come back in.
Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. That first round, I got you. I don't know. Let's see how this round
Make sure you
goes.
don't look.
I ain't gonna look. You know I'm looking up the whole time, straight at the camera.
Should put a blindfold on.
I know. Look, that's what we about to do next time for the guests. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they don't cheat.
Yep.
So you ready? You got the clock?
Yeah, look at my eyes. Make sure you
I got you. I'm cheating. I really do this. You ready?
Yep.
30 seconds.
Oh, hold on.
No.
All
I
right,
tried to work
go,
it
go,
there.
go.
Alright, let's get it. Alright. What is this? This is a Jordan.
I'm not gonna say yes or no to the end.
This is a Jordan 4. No, this is a pair of Forces.
You got 6 seconds. Try to guess what it is.
All white Forces.
Yeah.
Dang, did
All
I
right.
get 1 point?
Nah. So as you can see,
Oh my.
he was very wrong. Nah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the first round, I was doing my thing. I guess second
I
round,
said this one was gonna be a little bit harder. This one
I
is
ain't gonna lie,
hard.
this is a hard shoe though. The fragment dunk, you can't go wrong with that. You got me that round.
Yeah.
This last round, I'm about to get him real quick.
All right, fragment dunk high. Like I said, it's about to get harder from here, but this was a hard shoe. All right, so last shoe. Yeah, there's no possible way he's gonna guess this because I forgot I had these myself. I got these in like 2016, 2017. So let's see. All right, you come back in. Last shoe. Hold on, let me get the clock ready.
Oh, we gotta get
Make sure you don't look down.
I ain't
Don't
gonna,
look.
I ain't gonna lie, the second round, that boy got me. Let's see.
All right.
You got the clock ready?
Yep. Go.
All right, let's go. Oh. I noticed a pair of running shoes based on the material. Let's see. I'm gonna say these are a pair of Prestos.
Keep going. I'm not gonna say yes or no. I just need your final answer. You got like 10 seconds left.
I got the all white Prestos.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's your final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer? 3. So you got 3
Yeah.
seconds to change.
All
Five.
white Prestos. Let's
All right.
get it. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see.
That's it. And you are wrong. Nah.
Hey, oh my. That boy, what shoe?
This is an old
Oh
shoe.
man.
Like I said, like we were saying
Right out
earlier.
the human races. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that boy got me with that.
These are like a shoe, like back when Adidas was like a wave. I got these in like 2016.
This is a dope shoe, I really feel like.
NMD City Socks.
It worked me because of this part. I ain't gonna lie, this
Yeah.
material remind me of some like little Nike running shoes. I ain't gonna lie, that boy got me.
Got the boost material. These are very comfortable shoes.
So I ain't gonna lie, right now Jermaine low-key worked me. I only got one, the first one, the most easiest one. So I got 1 out of 3. So I got 3 out of 9 points. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really do that too hot.
Yeah.
First time playing the game, but y'all already know. We're about to switch sides. Let's see how Jermaine does. You already know. Let me go grab the shoe.
Let's see if I do better.
So look, I ain't gonna lie, that boy Jermaine worked me. I ain't gonna lie. The first round I got him good. The second 2 rounds he got me. But look, I got 3 shoes in this bag. The first shoe we about to choose real quick. I ain't gonna lie. We can go something a little easy real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too hard, nothing too crazy. Let me make sure to get that up right. So look, that's the first shoe we about to get. Hold up real quick, let me go get Jermaine. Yeah, let's get it.
Alright.
Let's see this boy. You already know. Let's see how he does.
Man, get the clock ready. Come on.
Hey, I ain't get
Alright,
caught.
I'm not looking.
That boy ain't looking. Let me see your phone.
Alright.
I want to use the same clock. You know that boy could have been cheating me. You ain't never know.
I'm trying not to look.
Hey,
Hold on.
Cameron, make sure that boy looking up too.
Alright, let me put it back to 30. Here.
That boy
30 seconds be going
30
mad
minutes.
fast, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, look, just to make sure that boy ain't cheating, we do got 30 seconds right there. So look, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. What that boy feeling like? That boy
They got a bigger tongue.
That boy got a smile on his face. I think he
I
might
feel
know
like
this
a
one.
Nike at the back.
Okay,
It's a SB. It's a Nike SB.
okay.
I feel the holes is the Concepts Nike SBs or no?
You got 5 seconds. That boy right there too.
I would say yeah, it's the Concepts Nike SBs, the ones that you got.
The final answer?
Yeah.
30 seconds done real quick. Let's look. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give that boy the point because he did get the shoe and everything right. But the boy got the name of the shoe wrong. But I'm gonna still give it to him. You know what I'm saying? We got the Civilist dunk real quick.
Oh yeah.
So right now that boy 3-0. So you got the shoe. That was round 1. Let's get round 2 started. So look, this is round 2. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? He's already gonna know it's a Jordan 1, but I guarantee he don't pick the shoe. So let's see. Right now it's 3-0, 3-0. Let's see. This boy win this round. You already know he already won the game, but let's see. That boy coming back. Let's see.
I'm about to go 3 for 3. Let's see. Let me know when you start the clock.
You gotta unlock the phone. That boy. he low-key trying to cheat, yo.
Alright, here you go.
Look, we got 30 seconds real quick. Let's get it. And go. That boy feeling around. What that boy looking like?
I feel it's a Jordan 1 for sure. I feel patent leather.
Alright.
So it's like it's I know you have 2 different patent leather shoes. If I were to guess,
What'd you put your money on?
it's the patent leather bread ones.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Final answer?
Final answer.
I would say you got 3 seconds to
Final
change.
answer. Patent leather bread ones. Put it in.
I almost worked that boy. I ain't gonna lie. He did get it right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love these shoes.
I think this boy been looking down and shit. It's I ain't really know. That boy working me right now. It's 6-3. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see if this boy can go for the clean sweep.
Let me just say, I love these shoes. I don't have them. I want them so bad.
You gotta
Especially
get
seeing
it.
them in person.
Yeah, they next level.
Yeah, these are
And the
fire.
family too. I don't know if you even peeped this.
Yeah.
Like next
No,
level.
I need those shoes. These and the OG bread ones, I need both of them.
Yeah.
I love these
You
sneakers.
can't go wrong.
But let me guess this next one right. So
Yeah. That boy
I'll
be
be back.
practicing on Google in the corner and stuff. I don't know. That boy cheating. Can't wait to get this one. Look, now this one right here, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't think he gonna get this one personally. You already know what time it is. This is the final round. Let's see if that boy can go for the clean 3-0. You already know. You know?
Alright. You want me to unlock the phone real quick?
That boy walking like he's going to the main event fight and stuff. That boy ready, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think this round I got him. Let's see.
I'm looking up. I haven't been cheating this whole time. I'm just like that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, real quick, make sure y'all drop down in the comments if you think either of us cheating right now. Hey, but ready? This is the last and final round. Let's see.
Yep.
Wait, before we even start the clock, you think you about to go 9-0?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's see. And the clock starts now. Let me see if you're a real sneakerhead real quick.
Nah, this one's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna work in this one. I don't know.
What the freak is this?
As y'all can see, his mind moving right now. He don't know what this is. We might have worked in this time.
This is a Jordan 5. I can feel it on the top right here. This is a Jordan 5. What the freak?
You got 10
It
seconds.
feels different though. I don't, cause I'm trying to feel this thing right here.
You got 3 seconds.
All right, it's a Jordan 5. Dang, I don't even know what Jordan 5 this could be. Freaking. Hold on.
1, 2.
Dang, I don't know what this is.
That boy really thinking real quick.
Dang.
I told you I was gonna work.
Jordan 5. All right, I'll do one final guess. Jordan 5.
That boy really thinking.
Is it a Jordan 5? Dang. I'll just say Jordan 5 because I don't know what this is right now.
I told y'all real quick. Before I show y'all the shoe, let me hop on. Hey, look, I promise y'all.
No.
Once I show him this shoe, he already gonna know. We got nothing other than the Trophy Room 17. The funny thing is, I knew with this little lace lock, I was gonna work and he thought it was a pair of 5. You know, I ain't gonna lie, both of these kind of fat. But as y'all know, this is the first ever What's in the Box, you know, on the podcast. I definitely think y'all mess with it, you know what I'm saying? Drop down in the comment if that's something y'all gonna want to see again, especially if we bring in other guests or just different shoes and stuff like that. But shout out Jermaine, you already know, I ain't gonna lie. He did beat me, you know what I'm saying? 6'3", but there's always next time, you never know. Let's see.
We're gonna keep doing these because that was fun. I
ain't
really
gonna lie.
enjoyed doing that, and
It makes you
I had
really
no idea
think
what the shoe
for real. Like it works, you ain't gonna lie.
That was a good pick. That was a good last one. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't go wrong at all. But shout out that.
What's good? I hope you guys enjoyed. That was really fun for me. This is our first time doing sneak talk, so like I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the end because I had a blast doing that.
No, me too, for real, for
yeah,
real.
we definitely want to do more of that, and if you guys liked it, make sure you guys comment down below your favorite part of this whole podcast / like little talk that we did. Like I said, it's just us talking about sneakers and just putting it on camera. So
kind of giving them game as well and just different things like that. I definitely think y'all gonna mess with it and enjoy it. And the big thing that I want you guys to do, you know what I'm saying, even in the comments or in the DMs on Instagram, anything, you know what I'm saying, if y'all have anything that you want us to kind of talk about or elaborate on, you know what I'm saying, just drop it down in the comments or just kind of run it across either one of us, you know what I'm saying, because we really want to give you guys what you want to see, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa, and kind of help y'all get game, especially with sneakers or different things like that. I really hope y'all enjoyed. Just keep tapping in and showing constant love and support. I know me and Jermaine really appreciate it, and that's it. Road to, you know what I'm saying, YouTube success. That's the whole goal with this, and sky's the limit, and we're out. Peace.